that has started on Ashesi campus, and these are a group of change makers who want to see a difference in the lives of young people. Photo credit goes to Ebenezer Kuma. Okay, so in the picture we have from the far back, we have Norman, then from this side we have Jonathan, Alan, Samir, Miriam, Mary, Dorcas, and Anastasia. And these young adults came together to form the True Love Weight Group. How many of us have heard of True Love Weight? Okay, now I don't know what perspective or what you think about this group, but for me it represents servant leadership. And why do I say this? Because this group embodies the qualities of courage, vision dissemination, and science. So Anastasia Bune was the idea initiator. Over the summer, she sat and was thinking about issues that young adults had with sexual purity, with relationships, and it happens to, it happened to not only her, but a couple of her other mates, and they had been having discussions around it. So instead of just asking a question and not doing anything about it, she began to research, read blogs, read magazines, talk to people, her parents, those she looked up to. And she talked to a couple of her colleagues who were in her batch, and she began to pray about it as a Christian, and she came to the point where she decided she wanted to take it up. And so she came to school, and based on the research she had done, based on talking to people, she got together a group, shared her ideas with them. They took it on, and the group started on 3rd September. It's had 2 meetings so far with having a number of people between 20 and 50. I believe a couple of us have been to their meetings. So back to the issue at stake, courage, vision dissemination, and science. How many of us would agree that it is very difficult to take a step like this, especially in the area of sexual purity, which is a very touchy and sensitive issue? People know about it, but they don't want to talk about it. People talk about it, but they don't find answers. People complain and question. And to take the step to say that I know I'm facing this issue, and I know other people are facing this issue, and I want us to form a support group where we can reach out not only to ourselves and have people we can be accountable to, but also be there for the people we know we live with and we thrive with in a community like Ashesi. Going to vision dissemination, she had this idea. I believe that if she stood up on her own to do this, it would fail, because people will question her. What skills do you have? Who are those you're working? What do you think? Who do you think you are to come and stand in front of us? She looked at people who are key influencers, people who are strong in character, and by all means, we can say that, we wouldn't truly know if it is a good decision she has made. But I believe that with so far the meetings they've had and with the discussions they've had with their patron, Dr. Joseph Odo, who is very delighted to see something like this happening, I believe that they can go very far. So to my last point, synergy. Now, synergy is the word that says that you cannot do it on your own. You need to partner with a group of people who bring different talents and different skills on board, who provide multiple perspectives you can look from.
We have 15 seconds.
Okay, so these people have different skills. Some are PR, some do PR work, some organize, and so on and so forth. Lastly, I relate to this to what Robert Bingley said about servant leadership, that young people tend to let go or to shy away from implementing activities that have to do with servant leadership. These are change makers.
Thank you. All right, questions, comments, feedback? Yes, up here.
I think the presentation was very neat because it flowed and you had it structured and you just followed a really nice pattern. So next time, just make sure that you can make it.
Okay. Anybody else? Any other comments? Feedback, question, yes.
Because I think it was engaging, asking us questions and trying to get answers from us. But I want to ask if that's a good presentation.
I'll answer that. Any other comments, questions, feedback? All right. Is it okay to engage your audience? Yes. Ideally, you want to. The best presentations are the ones where people walk away and they feel they were part of it. They didn't just listen. Either they enjoyed it or you actually engaged them with questions, etc. So yes, go ahead and say.
Yeah, I really like the eye contact. He was looking at everybody.
Okay. All right. So in terms of organization, your presentation was very well organized. You broke it into sections, etc. but you ended up spending almost all your time talking about the group and what they've done, and not linking it quickly enough, right? So you may throw out a keyword, courage, and then you spend time talking about their meetings, etc., etc. Some of that you could have left out, so that you focus on the concept and how you see it in them, as opposed to the activities. It almost sounded like advocacy, and actually, you know, telling people, trying to get people to, yeah, so this is the group, this is what they do, etc., etc. Right? So next time, focus on linking the concepts, and otherwise, very organized presentation. Thank you.